So, right, welcome to Charles's Jabber and just a short feedback on what's been happening with my anaerobic and aerobic capacity or ability during the extended fasting. So, some of you might know and been following. We've been doing 36, 40, 48 hours multiple or back-to-back extended fasting over multiple days. So we would do a 36-hour, eat for 4 hours, follow with a 24 or a 36-hour or sometimes a 20 or whatever the case is, but much longer than your normal 16 to 18-hour windows. And initially, my feedback on the training effect of it was that the low and slow stuff was reasonably fine, but the anaerobic stuff where we had to do a lot of lifting or CrossFit style workouts was very, very badly affected. And that I wasn't sure whether there was going to be an adaptation period or whether that would just be the state because of decreased glycogen levels in terms of my understanding. So today I just want to show you the effect on just on 2 or 3 runs of where, when I started the extended fasting, what was happening with my anaerobic capacity. So with anaerobic capacity, what I was looking at was how much glucose was I needing to be able to achieve the same kind of outputs that I would have had before, and then where I am now. Am I using more oxygen now? Have I adapted? Or am I still using loads and loads of glucose? So when we're looking at the difference between aerobic and anaerobic, using more oxygen, a simple way to know whether you're in an aerobic zone is, are you able to whistle or sing? And what's really, really important for me about this training in this aerobic zone is that you need oxygen to be able to burn fat. So if you think about it this way, if you're able to whistle or sing, you're burning more fat than you would be burning sugar, whereas in your anaerobic environment, it would be difficult to whistle or sing, so you'd be using a lot less fat and a lot more sugar to be able to achieve this. So what I was interested in with the extended fasting was to see what the effect was, or the difference was, between aerobic and anaerobic capacity, running the similar kind of runs with similar kind of effort and similar kind of paces. And if we look at a couple of the screenshots which we've got in front of us now, we'll see that an initial run with elevation at an aerobic capacity of around about 3.8, so it was pushing the limit a little bit, but anaerobic not using a ton of glucose. If we continue then and look at the next image that's on the screen, we'll see that there's a bump in aerobic capacity. In other words, the run is getting a little bit harder, but a huge increase in anaerobic capacity during a similar kind of exercise, telling us that I needed a lot more fuel to be able to deliver on the same result. About 4 weeks into the adaptation, this is doing continuous extended fasts or doing long fasts and training in a fasted state. The numbers start coming down. So we see for the same effort over the same distance, same kind of perceived effort in any case, that the aerobic starts dropping and the anaerobic capacity starts reducing as well. Just an indication that we're needing less glucose or less fuel to be able to deliver on the same kind of effort. Approximately 8 weeks after starting the extended fasting, now we're looking at yesterday's numbers. So short distance, just about a 4.5k run. Aerobic, nice, it's working hard, but you will see that the anaerobic has dropped by almost 50% down to 1.4, indicating that we're able to achieve faster and harder speeds and harder effort using predominantly oxygen. So the RQ is improved and the amount of glucose needed has massively reduced. So in short, and this is N1, it's my understanding and the effect that it's had on my training during the extended fasting, has had a similar effect to what happened to me when I transitioned from carbohydrate to low carb or to keto initially, and that there was about a 6 to 8 week adaptation period where it felt like it was really, really hard to move, hard to train, hard to get up to those same numbers. This time the effect wasn't as noticeable with the low and slow stuff, but as soon as there was elevation or heavy load or high intensity kind of work, it was really difficult. I was really concerned about whether I was going to be able to adapt to this, what I can only understand is a much lower glycogen level in the body as such because of these extended fasts. And what I'm experiencing and what I'm now seeing is that after this adaptation period, that I'm actually seeing an increase in the numbers that I had prior to starting the extended fast. So this is a really good indication for me that there's been great autophagy, that I've cleaned up the system a lot more, that I've become more efficient, and that I can improve performance doing extended fasts on an on and off basis, just to assist cleaning up the system a little more. Well, there we go. See how you can use that. Keen to hear your feedback as well. If you would like to have a chat to myself or Gracia and just hear how we've gone about it and how we could possibly assist you in your journey and not only correcting weight and health, which is like rather important at the moment, but also increasing your run performance, then hook us up in the link. How's it, Gracia? She just walked into the video, and we will set up a calendar or an online video chat with you and see how we can assist. The details are in the following slide. Cheers.